I don't. I think it only records audio, right?
No, actually, it'll record the video too.
Oh,
I'm not sure because I have the pro version. I have the business version. So
oh, right on. How much do you pay for
yeah.
that?
Um, I'm actually signed up with Cody with the Trader.
Uh-huh.
So because I'm partners with him, I just do it with him. But I think it's not too much. It's not that expensive.
Right on.
Yeah, probably I don't know if it's like $100 for the year or something like that.
Oh, no way.
Something like that. But yeah, just to begin, uh I like to I like to say that I'm divinely grateful for this life we have, for all the opportunities that are coming from the universe, from the source to us to expand our life and to help us, be the best version of ourselves. And I'm also grateful for uh, good people in my life that we're trying to make the world a better place together. So just want to share that with you.
Hmm. Thank you.
How about yourself? Anything you're grateful for?
Ah, man. Just just my health and opportunity to continue to grow and expand. And yeah, just the people and places and things that are coming into my field that are so like important to this journey. I could feel it. I could see it. It's great.
Hmm. Mahalo, mahalo. Yeah, bro. So we'll get right into it. I wanna share with you trading terminologies.
Yeah,
I
I
think
saw that video.
you've seen that one already.
Hmm.
Okay, so you're already aware of like when something's bullish and bearish.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. So now that since you already know that, we can go into price action. Have you heard of price action before?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen. Here we go. So price action is basically what the price is doing. And um right now I'm on this currency pair. It's USD JPY. It's US dollar Japanese yen. And I want to show you some examples of price action.
What are you trading right now? So you're trading currency right now? Is that what your main?
Yeah, that's Forex is the currency pairs.
Hmm.
So I trade this and I do crypto, but haven't really got into stocks or anything like that. Although like Keon in the group and Cosmic Warrior, they're both really into trading like stocks, US 500 and NASDAQ and stuff.
Mm,
So they
yeah.
got they got some good techniques and call outs for that. But once you learn the price action is universal, so it applies to all charts, crypto, forex. Once you know how to read the charts on one, you can make money in all markets. So, um, these are called candlesticks. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the candlesticks have a body, which is I got my bullish ones as white and the bearish ones as this purple color, bluish purple. Mm, they have candlesticks on the top, which are also known as wicks, and we usually refer to them as wicks. So
Mhm.
um it represents where price has gone and where price closed. So for instance, right here,
I saw this video also.
you seen that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The down wick is the point it went down to.
mhm.
Like the end of the day is the bottom of the bottom of the candle,
Mhm.
and the start of the day is the top or bottom of the next candle.
Yeah, it's like when like if right here on the top is it's the time frame you want to choose. So since I have it on a 4 hour, each candle represents what happens in each 4 hour period.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you could do it, it could be based on the daily too, like you said. But like in this one, the price in the 4 hours moved in this range, but it finally closed right here where the body is.
Mm-hmm.
So we're closed. Then the next 4 hour period started right here. And then of course the price went up and it closed right here where this body is at. Next one started here, price fluctuated, went up a bit, and then it went back down and closed right here, and then et
Yeah.
cetera, et cetera. So so yeah, that's good to know because uh there's some key points that let you identify what direction the price is going. And uh one of the things is called an engulfing candle. So I want to show an instance right here is that we had the price kind of going on a small uptrend right here. And as we uh as we got up here, the price didn't want to go past this level. And it started going down, and right here it actually engulfed this move. It took quite some time. Like you see, this one was actually just 1 4 hour period. This one was 4, 8, 12, 16, all the way to like probably like a day and a half. Uh when that price was engulfed, it sent the price even lower. And as you see right here, um when the price got to this point, we had this candle that had engulfed this candle, and that was a small little sign, but it actually did send the price upwards. uh the price right here did not go higher than this last point, so that's also a sign that the strength, the upward strength, is not um as powerful as it was back here. Right here is way more powerful. um right here it is not able to engulf this or like to move upwards anymore. And then right here you had, within these two candles, you had the price engulf this candle. And yeah, the engulfing is like pretty much based on the bodies. It's not really based on the wicks. So the bodies are more significant when it comes to like the impact that the price is going to have. And as soon as we saw that engulfing candle, um, the price shot down over here. So if someone was seeing that, it could have been a sign for them to get into a sell order. And they could have made a good amount of money right there going down.
They would have made a little bit of money from their initial buy up here, like all the way to
What were you saying?
right there.
Right here?
Yeah, is that where where did they buy initially? Where would you want to?
You would want to buy, like let me while it's going down, you want to sell, you don't want to buy. So there's actually On the trading view, you can make money both ways. Or sorry, on trading, you can make money both ways. You don't have to just buy a stock, you can also short it or sell it. And so if they want to get into a buy, I would say that they want to wait till we're at a bottom, like over here,
Yeah.
or like over here, where there's a sign of a reversal. And right here is a good example with price action is like the price, as you see here, has been going down. And then I'm gonna put a little level right here. It hit this support line. When it hit that support line, we actually had the price go up here and engulf. That's not the time to get in, of course. We're waiting for a little bit of a retest. So it went up, it engulfed this move, and then it went back down here. And then right here, it actually created a slightly new high, a higher low. So this low was here, and then the one slightly up. We had the price get engulfed slightly with this one. It's kind of even, right? So what we're waiting for is like a really clear sign. Like, so if I zoom in, I see this candle right here. This is a perfect sign of to buy, because you see this one's actually engulfing this body.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the other ones, like this one and this one, is kind of like even, like it's going sideways here, and it's hard to tell what direction the price wants to go. This candle right here is still pretty strong. So this is one good sign. But then when you get something like this combined with this, and then especially this one right here, which really overtook this whole movement, then that's a pretty good sign to get in, because you see the price went up a lot. So yeah, you'd wait for a buy, you'd wait for the end of the downtrend. You'd wait for an engulfing candle. We actually want multiple signals, multiple signs to line up, and you're gonna learn to identify a lot of signs to get into a trade, so that you have a higher probability of it going the direction you want to go. But right there in those engulfing candles with price action, it is pretty good sign there. And yeah, the price went up a lot there, and there was no sign of any type of reversal, because as you see, engulfing candles right here, all these white ones, and anytime the price tried to get pushed down, it was very weak. As you see with the bearish candles, they're just so small, and they could not engulf. So people get into a trade, and they might only have their target like down here, but they keep seeing that the price is going up. You can actually keep riding the trade up, and
So
you
keep
know,
raising your the point that you don't want it to go down below.
yeah, like your which they call as a take profit. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you saw this engulfing candle right here, and you decided, okay, I want to get in on this engulfing candle. I selected my tool right here, which is a long position, which is helpful if just to map out your trade before actually executing it. Here we'll have my stop loss, which is like, okay, if the price goes to this point, I'm going to get out of the trade. And here has a take profit. And let's say like you said, all right, I want to get in from this level to this top right here, because you know that like the price, this was the last time it hit multiple times. But as you're seeing the price go up, right, you might notice like, oh, I think it might go higher. So you can actually, in the app, the Coinbase app or Coinexx, you can actually move your take profit higher and then keep riding it up. And what's really cool is you can actually move the stop loss into profit. so that you're not risking anything anymore. So like, let's say the price is still rising, you can have your stop loss in like at a level where if it starts to reverse, it'll take your money out in profit. So it's pretty cool. I love when trades can do that, because then you're just like no risk, and then you can take on other trades and you don't have to worry about this. You can just let it ride. Yeah. But yeah, it just takes a lot of it takes practice on your end to execute trades and experience what it's like to get in and out of a trade. And on a demo account, it's just like, don't even worry about the failures, just like just getting used to it, like getting used to putting it on, taking it off, and setting your stop loss, your take profit, all that. Okay. So that makes sense, yeah. And do you know of support and resistance?
No.
So that's these lines I have right here. So I'm gonna remove my drawings for now and the indicators. Okay, that makes it much more clear. So the support and resistance is really like they're the same thing. They're interchangeable. They're levels at which the price doesn't want to pass. So they act as almost a barrier. So for instance, right here, we can see that the price twice hit this area where it's a resistance. Every time the price went up to it, it didn't want to break that area and it went back down. Here again, it didn't want to break that area, it was resisting and it went back down. And then finally, the price actually broke that area right here. And those are the best entry points are at major support and resistance levels, because it's just a lot safer. So for instance, it was resisting here, it was not allowing the price to go. Finally, it broke out and the price shot up here. But price tends to do this, like once it breaks out, it tends to actually go back and revisit that level, or at least like close to that level as it did right here. And when it does that, which is called a retest, that's where I want my entry actually, because it has the highest reward potential with the smallest amount of risk. So you can have like your stop loss really close, like on just underneath the support, because you know that it's not gonna now that it's acting as a support instead of a resistance, it's not gonna pass.
Why is it not going to pass below that point?
It can at any point, but we're basically watching the price to see what it does. And as you see right here, it didn't want to pass here. It did not pass at all. Like you could have seen it resisting right here, and you could have sold and gotten a good little short in, right? Right here it broke though. So once it breaks, usually what happens after it breaks is it flips, and it, instead of resisting, it acts as a support. Support is basically when the price is coming from the top to the bottom, and resistance is when it's coming from the bottom to the top. Does that make sense?
Support is top to the bottom.
Yeah. So like when the price is like it's being supported, I almost think of it as a foundation where a house rests. So it's like you're being supported. But like when I think about resistance, like you're trying to break out of a barrier, or like you're trying to break out of a bubble or something. So I see the price as like coming from like almost like a rocket ship trying to get out of the ozone layer or something like that, right?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so but they're the same thing. They basically they serve as major areas where price is it determines, like just from this support resistance I've drawn, I can go back in time. Let's see, I could go back in time over here, and I could probably find the time where the price was at that level again. Oh, well, I don't, this is some of them, sometimes it doesn't go full back, so but you can go back and see ways in which support resistance like right here on USD JPY, like it was a support level here. And then over here, it actually pretty recently it broke that support, and now it's acting as a resistance, as you can see in current times. And so those are major levels in which like opportunities are made. That's like where you can make the most money, is on those support resistance lines.
Well, why is it that line?
It's not just one line, like actually here's another one. This is another place where the price was resisting. And right here it acted as a support, you see?
Yeah.
Another place right here. So when I'm going through the charts, I actually like to see what I'm working at. So of course, if we're looking at trades for now, we would actually only be focusing in on this window right here, because it's
So
between
are you just focusing on the trends and not like what's happening in the world?
both. It's good to be aware of both. Because the what's happening in the world will affect the price, but what's more important is the trend. What's more important is the price action, because actually in the news a lot of times they'll say like you can actually click this button right here and it'll tell you some news about this currency pair. And sometimes the news is misleading. Like sometimes they say that people are getting ready to buy a bunch of this stock or this currency pair, and it actually does the complete opposite of what the news says. So it's good to be aware like of what the news says, because sometimes it'll give you a little bit of an opposite sign.
So what are you trading right now? What currency?
I'm actually trading this one, the USD JPY.
What USD JPY?
Yeah. US
Okay.
dollar and then Japanese yen. But I also have some others on my watch
So
list, like
trading
the
US
euro.
dollar and Japanese yen. So that's the pair that you're doing.
Yeah. So
But why Japanese yen and not like any of the other ones?
um I personally like it because the time zone is closest to ours, since we're in Hawaii.
Mm.
And also we have a lot of like Japanese culture connections here, and I love um I love like Japanese culture, like anime, and to me it's just more of a sentimental reason I'm trading it.
I mean, is there a
Um
currency that's rising right now that people are getting into?
yeah, there's like, so when you see USDGPY, do you know what it means, like why it's called that?
Japanese yen, USDY, Japanese yen.
Because they're basically comparing the price of the dollar's movement. So the first symbol is the price that's going. So it's like the US dollar compared to the price of the Japanese yen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think right here what it would mean is like $1, or is it one? Yeah, $1 is equal to 130 yen.
Mm-hmm.
So there's also the euro, like the euro and the US dollar. So this one's almost like the opposite of the Japanese yen, because now we're doing the euro's price compared to the US dollar, if that makes sense. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever, like this is a dollar pair, the UJ or USD JPY. The whatever this one does, usually the euro US dollar one, it actually does the opposite. So you can see this one's more of a uptrend, and people have been getting into, people have been buying mostly. This is the people are looking for buys, whereas for this one people are looking for sells. And we only want to trade according to what the trend is doing. So since this trend has been going down, I'm not looking to buy at all. I'm looking for, at least on the long term, I'm looking for more like sell positions. I'm looking for the price to go down. However, because the price has already gone down so much, and now we're at this like major support level, like right here was at one point broke out and played as support. We're actually looking for, like, on a long term, you'd make more money buying the US dollar now, because we never want to buy at the top of a trend, and we never want to sell at the bottom of a trend. So
Yeah.
like, because there's more risk, it's better risk reward ratio. Uh so yeah, it's like the same thing with crypto. Like when everyone's hyping about it and when we see it launching up and stuff, we don't want to buy at that point. We want to wait till it dips and crashes like it did recently. So like right now, where like XRP is like at 40 cents and Bitcoin is at like even about a month ago, Bitcoin was like at 16K and XRP was like at 20 cents. That was a perfect time to buy. Because right now anyone's assets, like some things I got into like back, like I think I actually bought XRP down there, and most of my assets tripled in value. So it's it's a psychology, because like whatever the mainstream crowd is doing in the trading world, we want to do almost the opposite. Not necessarily exactly the opposite, but like we want to always be careful when everyone's hype about something, because usually, like one instance, if the news is saying like, oh, oil prices have gone to like the highest and it looks like they're going to keep going higher, a lot of times when they say that, then the price of the oil actually crashes down. It's happened so many times. The news, they lie to us. They're like, it's, everyone knows that. So
Yeah.
so so yeah, it's the same thing with like trading psychology. Is like we're actually thinking about like what is the world's general emotion and stuff, and what are they doing, so that we're not affected by that. We're independently thoughtful. And that's why we focus in on price action, because we say price action is king, because at the end of the day, uh it will tell us, it will be the determining factor of where the price is going to go. It's not really what the news says, it's about what the information that the chart is giving us. So you can actually find, you don't have to do USDJPY. You can actually go up here on tradingview.com, and you can see whatever stocks are available. You can click on Forex and erase that. And you can just see what currency pairs are available.
You can actually trade crypto on this platform on
Yeah, on this platform, you can view what crypto's doing. Like if I go to XRP, I can see what XRP is doing.
but you can buy
But
on this
no,
on
on this
Coinexx.
one, so TradingView is like the best charting app. So this is only where you're gonna make your analysis and where you're gonna plan your trades. For executing trades, I think Binance is the topmost for trading crypto. This is where you can buy crypto. You can
You could actually buy crypto on Binance in Hawaii. I I thought that you can't trade
in
crypto in Hawaii.
in Hawaii, not, but like firstly, actually, hold on, I'm gonna share my screen a different way. Yeah, this one, so you can see. I like to use a VPN. Let me change it up. Yeah, so a lot of times I like to use a VPN when I'm trading crypto. Like every time, if I ever trading crypto, I use a VPN. Here it was connected. All right. This changes your location. It protects you from any type of hackers or any type of people that are um oh yeah, I just connected, so that's why I'm saying that. But yeah, you already know what a VPN does, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I use a VPN when I'm trading crypto. Binance, if in Hawaii, yeah, because you have to confirm your identity and stuff, it doesn't let you. But there's also other websites you can use, like this one's my favorite one. It doesn't make you, this one doesn't require you to confirm your identity. KuCoin.
Mm-hmm.
You can download it on your phone as well. And what what I like to do on that is, see, I have a Colorado ID still. So I've been able to use that Colorado ID to sign up for like Binance and all that kind of stuff. So I have Coinbase on my phone. And that's actually where I buy most of my, like, I buy most of my currencies on Coinbase.
Mm.
But like Binance and all that kind of stuff are people prefer them because just because you can like spot trade it, so you can actually set it to buy a price at a certain price. Or you can set it so that it buys your crypto at a certain price instead of like instantly buying it where it's at. Um But yeah, I would try, if you wanted to buy any more, I would try going on KuCoin. I think
Mm-hmm.
it should work. I would use a VPN for sure. Just to be safe. And then yeah, there's decentralized wallets where, like Exodus, where you can swap one currency for others. So for me, like, I like to send Bitcoin or Solana or anything to this wallet, and I'll switch it over to XRP or any other altcoins that you can't really find in the normal market, in the mainstream market.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this one's good. This one is a decentralized wallet. You could keep all your assets on here in one place, and then yeah, you could swap them too, which is super cool. Like, if you had your assets here and you see the price going down, you could swap it to a USD coin and just stabilize it. So yeah, a little bit of a tangent, but
Okay, thanks.
but yeah, pretty much Coinbase and KuCoin is what I use. Like I said, I got the Colorado ID, so that's why it's a little easier for me. But there's all kinds of loopholes. Actually, Cody mentioned there's one other website he mentioned where you can buy crypto. You don't have to confirm your identity or anything. But usually on those ones, you most definitely want to use a VPN, because just because sometimes, like, I don't know, people tracing and stuff. You don't want anyone tracing you and knowing that you have crypto and stuff. Yep. So going back to it, from what I explained so far, does that make sense with price
Mm-hmm.
action and support resistance?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a lot about patience, because, like, especially on Forex, there are so many good opportunities. We just have to wait um for the right entries. So I don't just enter in random prices, and like here I wouldn't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna enter, and just because, like, we're up here and I can sell it and aim for like down here, but it's not that likely that the price is just gonna shoot all the way down. It could keep going up. So as a trader, we just want to be ready for everything, and that's why we use something like this, which you can calculate your risk and your reward. You can see how much how much you're gonna put on the table, you know. And it's good to know that. It's good to identify that. Uh yeah, so you could just protect your capital. And we'll go over that. We'll actually go over we could go over how to calculate your risk. I think next time when we get a little more time to talk, and we still got 20 minutes, so we're good, but it would be good to actually get onto the demo account and practice like getting into trades.
So
I mean,
you could do currency on the demo account on Coinexx.
on Coinexx, yeah.
Like you
I
can actually trade real money on Coinexx.
Yeah, you could trade real money, but you can also do the demo. So I'm gonna log into mine. I think we have time just for me to show you because like on the demo account, I would be super on your first. You can open up multiple demo accounts if you ever empty, or you can add more funds to demo account. Uh Demo account is fake money.
Mm-hmm.
It's fake money, but it's real market movements. So any moves you're gonna make on that demo account is gonna be the same as you would do with your real money. So that's why we recommend like get a demo account and try to double it. Try to double it before you open up a live account. So you can prove it to yourself that your system works, that you understand how to execute trades. You understand what to be looking for. And then that way you don't have to lose any real money. Like there's really no rush into this, but once you get this down, once everything clicks and it makes sense and you're looking at the charts like with familiarity, uh you'll be able to just get into so many good opportunities. Right now, I've been trading for about a year and 4 months,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have epiphanies of the charts. Like, oh my god, like I was not seeing this before, and I feel like so much better of a trader now than I did, you know, when I started or even just a few months ago. There's so
Do
much
you
you can.
spend a lot of time, a lot of the day watching the trends and
Yeah, you could
like
do day trading.
are you day trading?
Yeah, I like to do both. So what I was showing you here on this chart was just swing trading, which is like you're expecting the trade to go on, like when you're looking at the 4 hours or the daily or the weekly, you're looking at the overall trends. But then when you go to the 5 minute chart, and I'll go to, I think there's more movement on Japanese currency right now, but if you go to the 5 minute chart or even the 1 minute, um you can see the same patterns on a micro level. So like for instance, like right here, you can actually draw the support and resistance lines on those small levels. And that could be like, all right, I'm working with this, right? And what am I seeing in price action? I see that the price pumped up to this level and it reversed and it hit here again and it's acting as a support and it's gone back up. And now it hit that support again. And let's say I was down here and I saw that wick. What I see on this wick is I see engulfing candle engulf the move here, and I see a strong wick on the bottom, which is like more than double the size of the body. So when we see that on the bottom of a trend, it means that the price is wanting to go up. That means that sellers tried to push the price down, but the buying demand was too strong, which actually sent the price upwards. When you're on the day trade, this is really good way to familiarize yourself with what the price is doing. I highly recommend watching on the 1 minute and just you don't necessarily even have to trade. You could just watch what the price does. But if I
So
got
you're
into
saying
it,
you want to buy when it's low or when it's high?
you want to buy when it's low. So like,
Well, when it's low, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like when I saw
I
the
thought it
price
was
go from here to down here, this would have been a great place to get into a buy. because I could put my
Because it
my
didn't go
stop
past
loss.
this support line for
Yeah, it didn't go back to past the support, so you know that's a safe area where you can put your stop loss real short. So you're only risking like this amount, and you have a potential to like gain like that amount 11
Mhm.
times. So
I mean, unless it
um
goes down the resistance line
yeah,
or the
unless it
support
goes
line.
down to support and it stops you out, which is okay honestly, because like you with this type of risk to reward, you can literally lose 11 times. And if you just win one of those trades, you'll be in break even. But usually you're
Mm.
not gonna lose that many times if you're following the system, and we're like going with the trend and all that kind of stuff. Um, there's more, we're thinking probabilities. So like we're trying to aim for like 75% accuracy at least, or like on average, like 75% that the price is gonna go our direction. And you can close the trade early, like you don't have to write it all the way up to your take profit. But let's say I got into like right there where the price went one more time and touched. Uh that then like yeah, I can lose like here, I can lose $1, but I can gain $11, or I can lose $10 and gain $110.
Mm.
So we're looking for that. Like when we're trading, we're trying to be like no emotions involved. Uh, we're trying to calculate it and send it. If it hits my take profit, I'm happy. You know, if it hits my stop loss, I'm happy too, because overall it's a good trade as long as we're following the rules and we're risking the proper amount. If we're consistent with our risk to reward, and we don't get greedy, we don't like once we set it, we don't touch it. Like some people, like they see the price going down, they're like, no, I think that it might just need a little more room, and they keep moving their stop loss down and down, and they're risking more and more, and eventually like they're losing more than they bargained for. So with trading, like how I
So
like to see it is, huh?
did they sell when they put their stop loss here at the below the yeah.
Oh yeah, so
So stop loss is that. So you are you selling?
so let's say like I put um yeah, let's say I open up a position. It's right here. I'm this is like a buy. This is a buy order. So right here I would be getting into a buy. And if the price hits my stop loss, it's just what it's actually doing is just taking all the money out of the trade and closing the trade. So it's like you will close the trade in a little bit of loss, but you won't keep losing. So if the price keeps going down, it's not going to affect you anymore because you're out of the trade. If that makes sense. It's like
So you're
a
so being
safety.
out is selling. Like you're not you're selling
Yeah,
oh
you're
you're not
selling the position. Exactly. You're
you're
selling
not trading. Yeah. The
yeah,
position.
you're closing the position in a little bit of like a negative. Um actually like you can almost consider it as you're buying your money your back. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Because when you buy right here, you're buying it and the price is going up here, and when it hits your take profit is when you sold it. You sold it up here.
So you
But yeah,
sold
if
you went back to US dollars.
yeah. Whereas like if the price hit your stop loss, you're selling it down here. So you're selling it a little bit negative. So it's like yeah, it's just it is it's a safe it's a safety feature.
Mhm.
Because a lot of people when they trade, especially like stocks and stuff, they just buy the stocks. And if the price starts going down, they don't really have a stop loss in place. So like people like I have friends and stuff who watch their investments go down a lot in the stock market because they didn't have this ability to like it's so important. Like the stop loss is one of the most important things as a trader we have. It's like it's our best friend because it's really good to cut our losses. Because if it hits our stop loss, it's cool because we just wait and see what the price does. Maybe the price wants to reverse, right? Maybe the price it breaks that support, and it breaks that support, and then we see it like acting as a resistance now. We'll actually being a trader, we learn to be real flexible and adaptable. So we'll say like, oh, since I saw it break that support, I might think that it's gonna go downward. So then you can actually get into a sell, and you can be like, all right, according to what the price is doing, I expect the price to go down now. So you can switch your position up completely,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cool, because if I was just waiting for the price to go up and it just keeps going down, then I'm missing up the opportunity. So it's cool to be flexible, and that's what's cool about day trading is like people eventually with practice. I'm gonna actually leave that one on because I see it going up, but um eventually with practice, like some people are so good, like they would actually buy right here, they ride it all the way up to here, and they take their profit, and then they'll switch up their position and they'll get into a sell right here. So they'll start selling, and then they'll close their trade right here.
Mm.
And the difference between a buy and a sell is the same thing. It's like it it's not necessarily like you have the assets and you're selling. It's just like you almost like you're just holding a position here. Um
You're like not active once you hold it.
yeah, it's like they're it's almost the same thing as like support and resistance. Like they become interchangeable. Buys and sells are pretty much like, yeah, like a buy is upwards, a sell is downwards, and um when when you're buying crypto, when you're buying stocks, all you could do is buy it. You can't really like short unless you're leverage trading,
Mm.
and that's what we're doing. We're leverage trading. So yeah, a lot of people get confused. I don't know if it makes sense to you, like the different, if I'm talking about like getting into a short position up here. But I think
Yeah,
it's
I mean, this
pretty clear.
I understand this. The
Yeah.
technical aspect of it all, like
Hmm.
actually working the site to do
Hmm.
all of this is kind of like seems overwhelming. Like I don't know any of the
Mm.
buttons you pushed. Uh,
Oh.
is there? I guess I could YouTube all of that.
So on your Coinexx, you go to your Coinexx website, you already have the demo account. So what we would actually do is we go to dashboard, and then from dashboard I go to select web trader, and I click this web trader for MT4, MT5, and it open up this. Um
Yeah, I
I'll
did
click
that.
demo, I'll click this, uh accept, and then we type in our login information, which I don't know if I have it right now. I have it on my phone because they have. Do you have an Android or an Apple?
Mac. I did it all on my Mac so far.
Mac. Okay, okay. Yeah, they have a Metatrader app on the iPhone, but if you didn't download it at a certain time, it's not available at the current moment. Only if you previously. But you can log into the information here, and then it'll pull up the chart. Um, I'm gonna just I'm just gonna create one real quick because I want to show it before we get off. I want to show you. Um, okay, so I'm gonna right click, or can I? Yeah, perfect. Web Trader. I'm just gonna copy and paste. Is it lame? I don't know why it's not letting me right click. What was it? Control C,
Yeah,
paste. Yeah. And then server demo measure. Oh, whoops, I was on the right one. Dang it. All right. I think it didn't save. Okay. C, paste. log in. Usually when you make it a usually when you make the account, it only starts you with 1,000.
Yeah, I
If
put it up
you
to 10,000.
10,000. Okay.
Yeah, but that's all I have so far. I didn't do anything with it. I just did. So this it just looks confusing. I just don't know what to do with all of
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. So when you're actually making, you don't have to worry about any of the chart here or anything like that. When you're making a trade, let's say on this one, let's say I was just gonna buy and I want to buy it. Let's say I'm gonna buy right here. And I wouldn't actually get into this trade, but it's just for the example. Um, let's say I got into like a long and I have my take profit there and I have my stop loss right here. And I got the numbers right here that I got, and I changed the colors. Like this is my own custom colors. It usually be green and red, but I
Hmm.
changed it up. So I got my place right there. I'm gonna go to the Coinexx, and right here we have sell and buy, and we have our lot size. Usually for like a 10K account, I would do max of 0.3, depending on like late on another video. I'm going to show you exactly how to calculate, but for now, don't even worry about it. I'll just say practice the movements. Don't worry about the money amount. You can always restart the demo account. Just get into the habit of learning how to buy and sell. So right here, I can press buy. It'll ask you to accept the terms. Press OK, and then you have to actually press it again to get into it. So, oh, and this was actually on the wrong pair. So you have to choose the pair right here. So I would actually click here on the ad, and then you just type in the pair you're looking for. I'm gonna type in USDJPY.
Hmm.
And so double click that. So if you double click it, you don't even have to open up the chart. You could just double click it and press buy by market, and it'll get you in. What you do there is on your stop loss, um, I would go to I would go here and I'll say, okay, my stop loss is 130.368. So I'll write that 130.368 on there. Is it? I don't know why it's not. Hold on, I think maybe I have to right click it here. Yeah, modify. Now I can do it. Okay. So 130.368. And then my take profit, I'll go back to it and I'll write my take profit is 130.459. So I put take profit 130 point, what is it? 459.459. Oh, 130.459. Okay, so I put my take profit, I put everything in, and then I press modify, and that's it. And now my stop loss is set and my take profit is set. And right here, we can see that my profit right here is actually, I'm going to close this one because this is the one I accidentally got into. So right now I'm $1.15 in profit. Now this is -4. It's fluctuating, but let's say it's in profit and I want to just take it out early before it hits my take profit, before it hits the mark, or I want to close it early or anything. You just press the X button and it'll close it at exactly what the profit's at. Right now it's -23 cents profit. So if I want to, if I just want to close it at that, I could just press X
I
and
see.
that's
So
it.
what was the other site that you were on to look at the graphs?
Trading view.
Okay, I don't have a trading view.
Okay,
But
yeah, I recommend making an account. Just start with a free account. You don't actually need to buy the pro version yet. Although I recommend it later on, but
what the Coinex has graphs.
it does, yeah. But as you see, they're not as nice. It's like pretty small. Like you can like you can look at it, right? You can like actually still see the price action on it and stuff. And right here has the time frames on the top too. Like I could go to the 1 minute. and you can make trades on here. You can draw, you can draw the line, the support resistance lines. You can do it all on here. But the thing I like about here is like you can customize it. Like I can double click my candles, right? Yeah, I can double click it. I can change the appearance. I can make my background
Mm.
different colors. I can change them up. So you can get artistic with it, and it has a lot more tools. Like, if I had a note I wanted to write, like, oh, here I saw dot dot dot. You can type in whatever you want to write. Um, it's just more customizable, and like it's just like a bigger view. Like it's more comfortable to me to view it on here.
Yeah, I
But
see.
people do use this as a reference too. Like it's still the same price
So where is
movements.
your what do you call it? Your buy, your like where does it show on here? I don't.
Oh, that's because I actually had closed it. So I'm gonna get into it again. So I'm gonna press
Oh,
buy
I have a call coming,
and
gonna come in soon,
oh
but
yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta get
dude, do you
closer.
have to
But
look at this all day? Like,
no, if you're gonna do bigger time frames, you could just set your take profit and your stop loss and you could go throughout your day. And if it hits, that's great, honestly. But you're basically planting seeds and waiting for the plant to sprout.
so it's pretty much doing it yourself.
Yeah, you're doing it yourself, and it's real passive because like once once you get it, once it's solid, you're gonna be able to like be making money on the go. Like you can spend like an hour once you're pro at it, you're gonna spend like an hour charting, find some good trades, set them up, and then go out and do your day. You come back and you're gonna be either making money or you're gonna get into another trade and stuff. If you follow
Okay,
the
perfect.
rules and once you learn it all, you're gonna be consistently profitable. But like most people, yeah, it's just the discipline, bro. But I think you got it. But yeah,
All right,
practice on this. Practice on Coinexx. Log in and just see how it is to buy and sell and open trades, close trades.
dude. Thanks for that, man.
Yeah,
I
bro.
gotta
I
hop
think
on
this
this
is the
Zoom
next
call.
step. Okay, yeah. Hop on. I'll see you later, bro.
Hey, brother, man. Thank you for your time.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Much love.
Much
I'll,
love, bro.
I'll
See you
text
in the
you
next
later.
one. All right.